They love you when you're the underdog, when you're hungry, when your ambition still looks harmless, back when the dream fits inside their comfort. That's the hustle era. Empty pockets, full belief, nobody's threatened because nobody's counting you. Then momentum hits. That's the image era. Then comes achievement, not imagined wins, documented wins, numbers they can't argue with, rooms they don't have access to, doors that don't open for everyone. And here's the shift no one warns you about. Success doesn't just elevate you, it exposes how people feel about themselves. That's when the conversation changes. Now you're not impressive, you're overrated. Now you're not disciplined, you're overpaid. That's when admiration quietly turns into observation, and observation turns into judgment. The same people who cheered for you start asking questions. How'd he get there? Who does he think he is? They don't debate your work ethic anymore. They debate whether you deserve the outcome. Congratulations! Now you've reached the over-criticized era. And this is where most people fold. They try to become smaller, more relatable, less offensive to fragile egos. But the ones who last, they don't chase approval, they chase alignment. They understand something critical. Being underrated feels good to the ego. Being overrated tests your identity. Because when the noise gets loud and the praise disappears, you find out why you were doing it in the first place. And if you survive that, you enter the legacy era, where your name doesn't need defending, where your work speaks in decades, not moments, where hate becomes background noise, static, not instruction. So when the question comes, would you rather be overpaid or overrated? Here's the answer they won't say out loud. I'd rather be so effective that people argue about my value while I keep compounding it. That's the price of evolution. You see, people cheer for you when you're safe, familiar, predictable. But the moment you outgrow their expectations, you become a threat. Would you rather be underpaid or overrated? Me? I chose legacy over likes. I buried comfort. I starved distraction. I walked alone while they laughed and watched it go silent when my name echoed through rooms they said I'd never enter. From the basement floor to a ballroom stage. Presidential honor, lifetime achievement. Standing tall while the same world that tried to ignore me applauds. All cause I stayed on my path. It didn't beg for validation. Stay locked in. Keep building. Your moment won't need permission, it'll demand recognition. Think bigger. Move smarter. Join the mind frame.